This is the Iron Trader. It's Tuesday, and this is midday trading. I have a video for you today. It's going to be JP Morgan. Now, I had a question posted to me on how I traded. So I'm also going to show you how I traded JP Morgan. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels will be posted. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, or ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have JP Morgan. There's your daily, weekly, and your monthly chart. Now, we had a really good sell-off here. You had a good topping pattern here. Couldn't get through and sold right off. But the key was it held this 200 SMA at 125.27. It also held this 50-day SMA here on the weekly and the 50-day SMA on the monthly. Now, your key supports are your 50-day SMA and your 200-day SMA. I also use an 8 and a 21 and a 100, but the real key is these 200 SMAs. Now, most of the time, probably 90% plus of the time, when the stock sells off, it will bounce off of that 200. So I always look at that as a buy point. Now, when we look at the stock here, JP Morgan, this is one of my favorite, JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs. You can have all kinds of weakness, but when financials come back, those are going to be the first two strong ones that are going to run right back up. Now, on the downside here, we want to watch this key 8 SMA right here. Okay, if that holds, if not, right at the bottom there would be the gap. Okay, that's sitting at 130.19, and then we have the fill here, which would be 129.47. That would be your support levels, and then we just look to these candles here, bottom of candles, until all the way get that back down to the 200 SMA, which would be on the retest. Now, it could go a lot higher because there's a lot of good resistance here, but it's way up here. Looking at here is a 21 at 135.91. You're looking at this 8-day at 137.41. And then we have the 100-day here. You're looking at 135.42, and then obviously the 21-day, and then back up to the 50-day. So there's a lot of resistance going upside, but there's also a lot of money that could be made. Now on the downside, watch that 200, and then we want to watch, if it sells down, watch this 200 here at 128.93. Now, this is how I traded this. What I did is I always know that the 200-day is going to be key support. So I bought this right here. I went in small. I bought 500 shares. Okay, it got as low as 125.45. I got in at 125.75. I bought 500 shares. Then yesterday, when it ran up, okay, I was looking for that 100-day. Well, it didn't really make to the 100-day, but it got pretty close. So I sold that yesterday at 129 flat. I sold 250 shares. That would give me your daily cash flow, $812.50. Then I held the 250 and I sold it again today at 131.50. The reason I sold it there here, because I'm looking to the left here and I'm looking at this candle right here. And that is 131.95. That would be your resistance level. So I sold that other 250 shares. So just from these 2 days here, I pocketed $2,250 in those 2 days. That's how you trade it. You want to buy the key support levels, and then you want to take off half as you're going up to that 8-day. Then I left on half because it is JP Morgan, and then you always want to look to the left for another resistant area. Okay, now if this comes back down and fills this gap, then I'll be right back into this again and looking for upside targets, all these SMAs that are above. So that's how I traded JP Morgan. Thanks for watching.